Hey guys, Rachel here. I wanted to make this video to help those of you that are using Facebook to market your MCA business. If you are like me and you have an extremely busy life, you may not always be able to post consistently every single day, several times a day, which is extremely important for you to do because you want to make sure that you're keeping your page in everyone's view and keeping engagement high so that you're being noticed. So this tool I use called Post Planner has helped save me in many ways because it allows me to basically put my Facebook posting on autopilot so that I don't have to really worry about it. Usually I can just sit down on Sunday, plan out all my posts for the week, and just let it run all week, and then throughout the week I will reply to any engagement that I'm getting on my posts, and just makes it so much simpler. So I'm going to go ahead and just quickly show you how it works, what the plans are. So as you can see at the top, as I start to scroll, it says you can get started for $9 a month. That's their cheapest plan, and it's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. So if it's not exactly doing what you want to do or what you were hoping it would do, you can definitely get a refund. So the starter pack is $3 a month, and that would include 3 profiles. So with Post Planner you can only use Twitter and Facebook. So the 3 profiles could be one would be your Twitter account, and maybe your personal Facebook page, or and your fan page, or maybe you have 2 different business pages, or maybe you have a group that you manage. You can also use that. I don't know if you can on the starter one. I'll have to double check that, but I know for the love pack you can. And then 30 posts per day means that you can only post up to 30 posts a day, and that would include through all profiles. And then 300 post plans just means that that's how far in advance you can plan for, so up to 300 posts. So depending on how often you post and how many profiles you're using would depend how far in advance you would be able to post. So that could maybe mean a couple weeks, or maybe a month or a month and a half, just depending on what your settings are. And then the next plan up would be the Love, and that is $11 a month. You can use 10 profiles there, so that's definitely more than enough. So if you have like a couple of Facebook groups that you manage, that is definitely useful. If you have a couple of fan pages and you also want to use your personal page and your Twitter page, then it's definitely useful. And you get 100 posts per day. Obviously, if you're getting more profiles, you're going to get more posts per day, and then you also get 1,000 post plans. So that's definitely very useful, especially if you're using it and you only have maybe 2 or 3 profiles. You can definitely plan well into at least like a month's worth if you wanted to. And then there are higher up plans. I don't really see much value for what we do using those plans. You would have to have a lot of different profiles. So and then the cool thing too is that you can actually save. So I actually use the Love plan, but I'm not paying $11 a month because I chose the annual plan. If you pay annually, then you get 20% off. So it ends up being $9 a month, and I just ended up paying $108 for the year, and then I'm good for the year and I don't have to worry about it. So that's nice. And then if you go down, you just kind of compare the plans by features. So I kind of went over the different profiles. Content that you can use from would be, if you're just using the starter pack, you would only be able to use from Twitter, Facebook, and news feeds. Whereas if you're getting the Love pack, you can also use Instagram. So meaning you can use content from Instagram on your posts. And then you would only be able to post to Twitter and Facebook, as I mentioned before. So you can kind of scroll through here if you come to the website and see what they offer. They also have frequently answered questions. So I'm going to go ahead and just dive into the actual Post Planner here. So as you can see in the settings, this is your social networks and how many you are allowed to use. So like I said, I can have 10 pages for my account plan. I have 6 left because I'm only using 4. I have my Twitter account linked, and then I have my personal Facebook page, and I have 2 business pages. And then these are inactive pages that I have. Like for instance, I have this group that I could connect to it, but I don't really post to it anymore. So it's an inactive group. The other cool thing about this site is the share bar. So you can activate your share bar for any time that you share a link. And if somebody goes to that link, they actually click on it. So let's say it's an article and they go to the article. When they go to that article, at the top is going to show kind of like a sidebar, basically like a pop-up with your information. So if you want to direct them to your website, to something that you're promoting, you can do that. And so you have your different accounts that you can link in here. The one thing that you can't do, you can't use your own domain. You would have to upgrade to a higher package to use your own domain, which I don't see any really need for, because I was still able to choose the beginning. So the Dream Big with Rachel, that I was able to choose to customize myself. And then it just, because I can't use my own domain, it's just going to be .mysharebar.com. But this is what, so you kind of just play around with it, and you can change the color of how you want it to look. And then when you go, when somebody clicks on the article, this top portion is what it looks like. This is what comes up. So they can be redirected to your whatever account you have set up here, or when they actually click on the banner, they will be taken to the website that you have linked them to. So your capture page. So for me, I'm using my Wi-Fi wealth system. So I really think that's a really cool feature that I like to use. And then you can actually do your posting. So you can start creating your own content, and you can choose if you want to share to all of your pages that you have linked. You can just click on one of them if you want to just use one for this current post, and then you can add a photo, you can add a video. So let's say I want to, so I don't want to post to this one, I'm going to just click that one off so I don't post to that, and let's just do a post here. Let's see. Oops. So I have added my photo, I've added my text. These are the posts or the profiles that I'm going to be posting that to. Now I'm just going to hit add to plan. And as it's adding, so see, I already have some that have already been planned out for tomorrow. So now it's added to my plan for the next, whatever is followed, whatever is the time that was next up. Okay, so that shows you that. So when it posts to my plan, I have actually gone and created what times it's going to throw into the mix. So on here, you go to plan, and you can choose how many days you want to plan for. You can choose maybe just you want to do Monday through Friday. I don't know why you would do that, but you can. You can also just post every single day, and then you would create what time you want to post to. So for me, I've chosen 9:15 a.m., 12:15, and 5:10. And then you would decide at this time, so at 9:15 a.m., what type of post is going to go out. So when you hit plan, if it is a picture, but you don't have picture selected for 9:15, but you have it for 12:15, it's not going to post to 9:15 because you don't have photos selected. It's going to post to your 12:15 slot because that's the next time available that you want your photos to be put in there. So for me, I like to just have it all, everything, plan it whenever. So you can kind of play around with that there. And then you can also, see, I have my default plan that is doing this for every single one of my pages, the same exact plan. You can create them individually though if you want certain times or certain days for certain profile pages. You can totally customize it to your liking. And then the next thing I'm going to go over quickly is the find button, and this is where if you don't have your own content, if you can't think of anything to post on your own, you can share other people's content, other things that are really trending already. So you would hit the find, and these are like the popular categories, which is really cool. I like using the funny and engaging, and also the quotes, and interesting, I guess. And then you can also choose as industries if you're in a certain industry. So for us, you know, it's not really kind of hard to find something for us in this. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really ever use this one because there's not really something that's fitting for MCA. And then recent finds. So this is like if you were looking up certain things, it's gonna look up most recent stuff for that. And let's see my stuff. Shouldn't have anything. Crying. I thought I did. Okay, so this is recent stuff. Oh, and that was another thing actually I wanted to show you. So plan. Post. Sorry guys. So you can, so you have the section for planned, so this shows what's coming up planned. You can also look at posted to see what you have posted before in the past already, and the cool thing is that it shows you the engagement on the sides. So it shows you, how many people have clicked it, how many people have commented, how many people have liked it, and then how many people have shared it. So that's really cool. It's a nice little feature to keep track of things, to see what posts are doing better than others, so you kind of know how to change it up in the future if you want to. And then also this recycle button right here, if you click on it, then it will recycle through every, I don't know how often it does it, but maybe like if you don't have a post planned, then this post will recycle through and post for you if you haven't had a chance to come back in and plan something. So that's a really cool feature as well. And that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, it's pretty cool. You can kind of customize and just play around with it. And like I said, you can post well far in advance. I am going on a trip next week to Florida, so it's going to be really, really useful for me to use this to make sure that all of my posts are already planned out while I'm gone. I don't have to worry about it, so I'll probably plan about 2 weeks in advance just so that I am good. When I'm back, I'm not stressing about creating content. So it's really useful to do that. You can also sign up to be an affiliate, so if you click the link below and you do decide to purchase, I will be making a commission off of it. It's a 30% commission for your actual sign up, and then each month that you pay your monthly amount, I would get 10% of that as well for up to 11 pay periods. So that's pretty cool as well. So you could also you know, get your own affiliate link and start promoting this and start getting some extra money on that end as well. And then Facebook, you can also do scheduling, but you can only do scheduling with Facebook from a business page. You cannot do it from your personal page. And so in order to do that, you would just create a post, so just test, and instead of hitting publish right here, you would click down and click schedule. And then you would just decide, okay, I want to do this post on Sunday at 10:50 p.m. Hit schedule. And now if you see right here, now it says you have one scheduled post. So you can go back if you want to like see it, edit it, delete it, which I'm going to do because that was just a test. So yeah, it's really easy to do that as well if you want to just post directly from Facebook. Obviously that is the free route. There's not as many features or options that way, but it is something that's available to you as well if you are promoting from a business page. So thank you so much for watching this video. I do see that it's kind of a long video. Thank you for bearing with me. I think I'm getting a cold, so that's why I keep pausing. But thank you so much for watching the video, and I really hope that that was useful to you. And if you are interested in using the post planner, go ahead and check out the link that I've submitted at the bottom of this page, and let me know if this was helpful, if you have any other questions, if I could have explained anything any better. I am welcome to your critique. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.